everybody. In a few moments, we're going to do an introductory mat section of our session format, which is part A. Before I do that, I just wanted to introduce you to Amy. Amy here is a Peak Pilates comprehensive trainer. She's certified through Peak Pilates and has been for a long time now. How long have you been certified?
10, 11 years.
Wow, that's a lot of time. So what did you like about the Peak programs?
I really liked that it taught me how to teach the exercises because I really wanted to become an instructor that knew how to teach to the clients and so that they could get something out of it. So Peak really helped me.
So do you think one of the strong points of Peak is they actually teach you how to communicate directly with the clients?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's really awesome. So what you're going to see today is just a very introductory mat class. I'm going to be using very, very simple words to get her going, get her moving, and not keeping it really complicated. And you guys are welcome to watch this over and over again, and you're also welcome to participate. I'm going to give them a few fundamentals. I might throw in some building blocks. And I'm going to be a little bit out of the picture because right now we both should have our masks on. So I'm going to be a little bit out of the picture and probably not really be touching her as much as I would if we weren't in the pandemic. All right, so here we go. Thank you, and Amy. Amy, go ahead and stand right up here in the front end of the mat. Going to cross your arms one at a time over each other, and then take your other leg and put it flat on the ground behind you. Using this moment, you're going to zip up by pressing your heels down to the mat. That's it. Really pull up your thighs, pull your calves and your thighs together, lift your lower abdominals up and in and under your ribs. Take your hands and pull apart the arms just a little bit to grow even taller, and then in opposition, slightly press back. Gently lower yourself down to the mat, and lay down nice and flat with bent legs. Just to start out today, we're going to start with a little bit of breathing to get you going and get relaxed, so let everything go. Just take a deep inhale through your nose for 5 counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale through the nose for 2 more counts and exhale through the nose for 2 more counts. Feeling your rib cage filling up to the side and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big 3-dimensional breath. And deep exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Arms go up to the ceiling. And take a moment and just gently pretend you have a bar in your hand and you're pulling it apart, letting your shoulders just relax. Lift your arms from your back and pull them over towards your ears. And then press them forward and back up to the ceiling. And again, pull and feeling the scapula widen and open. And then press them back down. Now reach further down towards the mat. And again, reach long and back, feeling those arms moving from the back. And press it down and forward. Nice rib cage arms, pull the imaginary bar apart. And exhale and pull it down. Hands flat onto your mat. Really get the biceps down. Keeping your hands on the mat, reaching as far as you can on the mat. And then the abdominal muscles in the arms will gently pull your head up off the mat. Reaching forward and lower back down. Keep those arms as long as you can on the mat. Reach towards me, and then when they have to come up, they lift your head with the abdominal muscles. And one more and bring it down. Last one, reach and hold it there. Pretend you have that bar in your hand and you're pulling the arms apart. Begin pumping your arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knees to your chest, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tail down on the mat, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Legs up to the ceiling, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. A little bit more dynamically, and inhale. Fingertips are pulled together, and exhale. Gently lower your legs down to your working level. You can keep them bent if you'd like, or keep them long. That's up to you. Keep pumping vigorously. Pull those inner thighs together. 2 more sets. Last one. The roll up. Bend your knees. Place your feet onto the mat. Lower your head down. Extend your legs out long. Parallel position. Flex the feet. Arms go up to the ceiling. Lift your head up off the mat and look at your toes. Curl and roll up slowly, bone by bone, eyes on the center line. Roll back down, reaching forward as you roll. Arms go over the head as we did before. They come back to the ceiling. Curl just the head. Roll up, push those feet forward towards me and roll up and over. Roll back down, bone by bone by bone. And arms go overhead a little quicker. Arms come up, curl and roll up from the tailbone. Roll back down, pushing the feet towards me. And 2 more. Roll it up, squeeze those inner thighs. Roll back down, bone by bone by bone. Last one. And bring it up. And roll down, bone by bone by bone. One-legged circle. Hand goes to the mat. Bring your right knee into your chest and give it a nice hug. As you're hugging, keep reaching long through the bottom leg. Relax the thigh a little bit. And now stretch that leg up to the ceiling. Hands are on the mat. Slightly turn out the leg extended on the ceiling. Get a circle by crossing over to your shoulder and down and around and up to the other shoulder. And cross and around and up back to the center. And go around and circle back up. 2 more. Last one. Reverse it. Open the leg around and up. Give me a little freeze with a little squeeze. And around, freeze with a little squeeze. 2 more. Last one. Bend that knee into your chest. Give it a hug. Reach it long onto the mat and flex the foot in parallel. Other leg comes in. A nice squeeze. As you're squeezing, press the thigh into the mat. Extend the leg up to the ceiling and turn it out slightly. And cross to the shoulder. Around and up. Cross to the shoulder, around and up. Shoulder, around and up. That's it. Inner thighs are pulling together. Last one to reverse it. Open, around, squeeze the inner thighs. Open, around, close those inner thighs. Open the thighs. 2 more. Last one. And hug the knee into your chest. Bring the leg long and squeeze those thighs together, rolling like a ball. Just sit up, keeping your hands where they are. Keep the legs really straight and lift your hips up off the ground and bring your tailbone all the way to your heels. Hug your arms like a bracelet. If you can't do that, show them Amy how you can just hold on to the edge. So go ahead and wrap if you can or just hold there. Sitting up really tall to begin. Knees are just shoulder width apart. Heels together. Toes are open wide and relaxed. From this lifted tall position, curl your tailbone and glance down, roll back to come up. Stay there for a moment. Lift up a little bit more, so just stay there. You're going to curl that tailbone and glance down. So a little C curve and roll back to come up. Roll back. Push your shins into your hands and roll back. Push your shins into your hands. 1 more. Single leg stretch. Place your feet down, the beginning of our ab series. Put your hands down and straighten those legs out. Bring one knee into your chest and gently roll down, lifting the other leg up and hold. Checking the hand placement out. The outside hand is on the knee, pulling it in towards the nose. And then the other hand closest to the leg is on the ankle, really pulling it in center line. Pull that knee in as far as you can towards your nose and reach the other leg out as far as you can. Now switch the legs. Hold it there. Pull it in strong. Reach the other leg out long. Switch it again. And switch it again. A little bit quicker. Pull it in strong. Reach it out long. Pull it in strong. Reach it out long. 1 more set. Double leg stretch. And the other knee and hold at your ankles. Try to get that tailbone down. Arms and legs both go out at the same time. Stay there for a minute. You're in a Pilates V. Open the arms up, hug those knees in. Go out, torso stays still, and pull it in. As you go out, keep curling up and pull it in. A little bit quicker, and out. Curl up and go out. Keep curling and bring it in. Last one. Spine stretch forward. Just rock right up to seated position and open those legs as wide as the mat. Reach out long. Some of you might need to bend your legs here if you have a little bit of tight hamstrings, and that's perfectly acceptable, just so you can sit up tall. Press down into an imaginary table. Inhale and grow as tall as you can. Exhale, reach those arms forward across the table, eyes curling with the tailbone. And inhale and sit up nice and tall. And again, exhale, curl it down. Inhale, grow up nice and tall. And inhale and exhale, reach forward and come back up. One more curl with your head and reach. And come up for the saw. Arms go out to side positions the same. Again, if you have to, bend your legs, it's fine. Inhale, press down to grow tall. We're just going to twist to begin. Exhale and twist. Look at your back hand. Inhale, grow nice and tall. Exhale, wrap your seat as you twist, keeping those hips still. Inhale, come up, twist again. And twist, keeping those hips still by hugging the sits bones. Inhale, come up, wrap those sits bones to keep still, and come forward. We'll add the saw part. Give us a twist, and then reach your pinky to your pinky and stay there for a minute. Reach the back end back and lift the sternum more to the back corner. Inhale, come back up to seated position. Exhale, twist and reach forward, sawing out that pinky further, further, further. Inhale, come up. And exhale, then twist and reach. 2, 3, inhale, grow tall, wrap the seat and switch. 2, 3, inhale, come up, wrap the seat and a twist. 2, 3, inhale, come up, wrap the seat and twist. 2, 3. Side kick series, close the legs and roll back. Take one arm overhead and bend the opposite leg. Cross your arm over your body. Place yourself in a nice straight long line across the edge of the mat. Put your hand behind your head. Lift both legs up together and place into the front corner parallel position. Top leg is slightly turned out and pointed. Lift it hip height. Go front and front. Front and front. And back and back. Kick it and back. Make it a bigger kick, you guys. Kick your nose. Have some fun. And back. Bottom leg is anchoring you, it's okay, by pressing down. One more, come together for up and down. Rotate that top leg a little more, let it float up high, reach it down long. Float it up high, reach it down and past the other leg. And up and down, reach it up and down. Inner thighs are working. Last one, and inner thigh leg lift. Take the leg and bend it, thread it through. Place the foot on the ground flat. Bring the bottom leg to the back of the mat. Only go as far as you can without bending that leg. Lift the leg up, making sure that heel is flexed. Foot is flexed. Lift from the inner thighs. And up. As you're lifting, think of your head and your feet reaching opposite. One more. Stay there. Stay there for a moment and pull your head and your foot apart. Little circles from the inner thigh. Circle. The lift. Lift, 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 reverse, down around, lift, 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 lift. One more set, stay there, lower the leg just a little, it's hovering off the ground. Bring the other leg to meet it in a V. Lie down onto your tummy, flip over to the other side. Bring the legs to the front and the hand goes on behind the head. Take a moment and make sure you're not just hanging out on that hand, that you're pulling the elbow away and pulling your neck nice and long. Top leg is reaching out long. Bottom leg is flexed. To begin our front. Front and front. it's a stretch and stretch. It's a big kick, little kick, big kick, little kick. A little bit smaller to the back and a bigger kick to the front and back. One more set, keep reaching in opposition and up and down. Float it up, reach out long out of that waist. Float it up, reach out long towards the front wall. Float it up, bring it down a little quicker. Float it up, inner thighs are pulling. 2 more, last one, and bend the leg, thread it through. Bring that back leg back just a little bit. Now really push through that leg and make sure your foot is even. So bring those toes up just a little bit there for me. Opposite, up. And lift from the inner thighs. And lower. Lift, toes up a little more. And lift, heel down. And lift. 2 more. Last one, circles from the inner thighs. Nice and slow to begin and juicy. Think of your heel reaching one way, your head reaching the other. Reverse it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Seal, lower that leg down to the front corner and put the top leg behind it. Sit right up to the front edge for seal. You're gonna clap your hands, thread them through your legs, come around and wrap them on top of your feet if you can. You're pushing your elbows into your legs and your legs into your elbows. Do a nice lift, then a little curl of the tail and the head. Open the inner thighs and clap. 1, 2, 3. Roll back. Clap. 1, 2, 3. And up. 1, 2, 3. And clap. Have some fun. Woo! And up. And back. And up. 1 more set. And you're going to come to standing this time. Roll back. And cross those legs. Push and lift up to the stars. Turn around, take your hands down to the mat, just for a nice little stretch. Shake out your head, woo, and curl and lift and roll up, pushing your heels down, letting your hands just go to your side, roll up, and give yourself a round of applause.